Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of Amnesia Memories. So let's jump right back in. So tired, it's already evening. What will you do? Will you go home? Huh? Don't stand in her way like that, you're really tall and scary. Why haven't you become angry? Why haven't you complained? Your attitude is far too questionable. What happened to you after our fight 3 days ago? Could you also... Am I just making foolish assumptions, thinking that you're tired of arguing too? Huh? I've heard that the first stage in dating is to be together as much as possible, but when is the first stage considered complete? I don't know what changes occurred by our simply being together, but your attitude really has changed. How should I perceive this? If your feelings toward me have changed even a little, Don't move. Don't move. You move, you die. What? Who's that? EQ. It seems my senses have dulled. I didn't notice your intrusion. Victory is mine, Ken. Do you have any last words for your family? I see. Tell them I fought bravely. I shall. What's with this conversation? What are they doing, and who's that guy? Now, I'll have you check my answer. I've solved your math puzzle. It's correct. You've improved, EQ. It's thanks to you, Ken. Who's he? Is he Ken's friend? Who's this cute girl? Is she a math student? Why aren't you saying anything? Her name is Elizabeth. She's the woman I'm dating. What? Dating? Really? Like, seriously? This isn't another experiment or research or some kind of weird study, is it? No. I'm Iki. It's nice to meet you. Please, don't be put off by this guy's dumb nickname for me. What are you doing? Haha, can't you tell? This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see you get jealous. I'm not going to miss it. Hey, look into my eyes. Yes, like that. EQ, this is the one thing I won't forgive you for. Whoa, scary. Ken, I thought you didn't believe in my power. Or are you worried after seeing it all this time? It looks like your boyfriend is getting really jealous. But how do you feel? Would you prefer me? What? What's with this narcissist? Sure, Kent acts like he does, but this guy's even worse. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I told you about this before. You see, his eyes are... Huh? Wait, huh? Wait a second. What? It's not working. Looks like it. You're kidding. Really? Sorry, Ken. Mind if I seduce her? I really need to do this. Of course I mind. Oh, alright, fine then. But this is a surprise. So there are girls it doesn't work on. What is he talking about? What's not working? Is he using hypnosis or something? Something like that. Oh my goodness. Elizabeth, allow me to introduce you. I told you about him before. He's a no-good friend of mine. He believes his eyes have an effect similar to an aphrodisiac. No, they really do have that effect. This is the first time I've met a girl that it doesn't work on. Ah, I got it. Is it possible that you could be so in love with Ken that you can resist the power of my eyes? Impossible. Wait, why are you the one denying it, Kent? She doesn't like me. In fact, I'm almost certain she hates me. Huh? Elizabeth, what do you think he means? Hello, are you listening? I fully understand your dislike for me. More than I'd like to, in fact. Actually, the word dislike may not describe it well enough. I could even say that I'm hated by you. That's what I believe. Whoa! What's wrong, Elizabeth? What? My head's spinning! Elizabeth, are you okay? What happened? Are you okay? Is this anemia? Don't push yourself. Just lay down like that for a while. I apologize. I may have made you remember something terrible. This seems complicated. Not really. It would be simple if you heard it, especially for you. Oh, really? Then maybe I'll hear you out over some drinks later. Very well. Wait a second. You should let us listen in too. Right, Elizabeth? I'd like to go, but I can't, right? Of course not. Not only are you not at the drinking age yet, but you also just collapsed a moment ago. I'll get my things ready. You go home when you feel better, Elizabeth. It's all over. We can't help it. We'll just go home for today. Today sure was surprising. It's unfortunate that we couldn't hear the nitty-gritty of the matter, but getting that memory back was a huge step forward. I think the thing we saw before you got dizzy was one of your old memories. The sudden shock of that memory rushing back is probably what knocked you off balance. That event must have left an intense impression on you before you lost your memories. It's the first memory that came back out of total nothingness after all. Well, I could even say that I'm hated by you, huh? Kent is a weird guy, but I don't see any reason why you'd go so far as to hate him. And did you really not like Kent before? Kent always says that you were constantly arguing before, and maybe they weren't just lovers' quarrels. Anyway, for today you should just get some rest. You got 3 days of work starting tomorrow. August 4th. It's the morning of your first day of work. Are you prepared? You've read the manual to find out rules and ways of doing things at work. If you remember the content, you should be able to work without having any major issues, but when you're actually working, unexpected situations can arise. That's right. Like this bitch. Is she looking at you? Good morning. She greeted you pretty coldly and just walked off. She didn't greet you, though. Do you think she's your junior at work or maybe at your school? Whoa, she went into an alley. Huh? It looks like there's a back entrance to this building here. I see. I'll bet that's the entrance for employees. Alright, let's follow her. Good morning. You're both pretty late today. Oh, Toma! Good morning! Wow, that was so friendly. I expected a waterfall of flowers to shoot out of her face. Isn't her attitude way too different from when we saw her earlier? I don't know why, but Elizabeth was just standing around the cafe entrance. Maybe she did something to make the manager mad. I see, now I'm worried. Even I get the chills when Waka gets angry. I know, every time I feel his silence, I just think about quitting. I agree. Elizabeth, if there's anything you don't understand, let me know before Waka finds out. Also, try not to take it to heart if he gets mad at you. Toma, you really are a nice guy. I hope you take care of me if I need help too. Of course I don't mind, but I feel like you're just a little over-reliant on me, Mine. Oh, you noticed? Although I completely understand why it would be hard to ask Waka. Let's see, this man is the guy who talked to you when you came here before to meet Kent. So his name's Toma, huh? He seems really nice. And this girl is Mine. She's cute, but deep down she's hiding a horrible attitude. It sounds like this Waka guy is your boss or superior. Maybe he's the manager from before. Ah, when did the manager appear? Right, I should get changed. I'm sorry, I'll do that right away. Amazing, he didn't even have to say anything. I need to make some preparations. I'll get going now. I wonder if he'll expect you to be able to read his mind too. Anyway, you should go change. If you just copy Mine, you should just be fine. "10 minutes later. Huh, so this is your uniform? It's supposed to be a maid, but I guess it's Japanese style? It looks really good on you. Just smile if you make a mistake, and I'm sure everyone will forget all about it. Being a girl has its perks. Anyway, it's time to harvest the fruits of your labor." Wait! I could have sworn this was in the manual. What was it again? Elizabeth, do you remember? What are you doing? Wow, you're making rookie mistakes like that? That's pretty dumb. Hey, we studied a lot. Maybe having to listen to Kent's long talk yesterday made it so we couldn't study enough. The manager's going to get mad at you, I'm sure. Ooh, it's okay. All things considered, you're doing really well. Yeah, shut up, Mine. It's over. Well, for not having memories, you worked really hard. But, the manager looks mad. Why are you worse than before? Sorry, let's just apologize for now. Why? Why? Uh-oh. Ah! When we get home, let's study the manual again. At this rate, we'll die from a scary eye curse. I don't want you to die just because you have amnesia. So he really did get mad. We'll work harder, so you don't get cursed, and so Mine can't make fun of you anymore. Yeah, Mine's a bitch. But still, today sure was tiring. That's only natural. You're working without memories. That's just asking for too much. Sorry for putting you through this, but I really did think you did a good job. At least they all thought you just weren't feeling well, and they didn't go as far as starting to suspect you. Hey, you have a message! From Kent. Good work today. Does he mean, did he calculate this time you'd come home, or the time you'd come home from work to send this? Wow! It's a brief message just like the ones from before, but it feels so rewarding after all our studying. What happened to Kent? Does he suddenly understand how to be a supportive boyfriend? What will you do? How will you reply? And, good job to you too, Kent! What is this? But thank you, I'm quite happy. Wow, I don't really understand, but he seems really happy too. But maybe you were too nice and now he suspects you. Alright, that should do it for the reply. Ken said he'd try as much as he could to spend time with you, but you might not be able to see him until you're done with work in 3 days. There are still lots of things we don't know about him. I guess we shouldn't worry about it for now. Do your best at work tomorrow. August 5th. Good morning! We've reviewed the manual enough. We also have all that practice from yesterday. I'm sure today will go well. Alright, let's show the manager and Mine. Good morning! Oh, who's this? What are you doing? Not going to change? The manager's gonna shoot his laser eyes. I see, so she's another co-worker. I guess the people here yesterday weren't your only co-workers. She's pretty friendly, unlike Mine. Maybe you two got along. Oh, Sawa, you're here. You're always barely on time. Good morning, Toma. I'm just not a morning person. But it's kind of unusual for this one to be so spaced out in the morning. Yeah, that reminds me. You were acting strange yesterday, too. Oh, wait. Were you really? She made mistakes she never would have normally, and then she got scolded by Waka. Seriously? That's strange. Could it have been another fight with her boyfriend? Is that what happened, Elizabeth? I could give you some advice. Hey, Toma, as our best friend and someone who understands a maiden's heart, I should be the one giving her advice. Men don't need to get involved with things like this. You'll just complicate things. I guess. Alright, I'll leave it to you, Sawa. But if you're going to talk, do it later. If you don't get changed soon, Waka will show up. Oh, right. Then let's go get changed, Elizabeth. Just keeping our mouths shut and listening gave us some good information. We now know that the girl's name is Sawa, and that the two of you get along pretty well. She probably knows a lot of things about you. We should talk to her more later. Anyway, for now, let's just get on the work that needs to get done. Alright, unlike yesterday, today's going a lot better. Yeah, the customers aren't giving you strange looks either. Let's keep it up and get through this. Apologies for the way. Cute. It's over. We're all burned out. Nice work today. Wait, are you all worn out? Are you okay? Now that I think of it, you've been looking tense all day. The manager. Good. That's a relief. Wow, the manager was just glaring at you. You must have been acting strangely. What happened to you? Are you worrying about something to do with Kent? Kent! I'm kinda curious what she has to say, but I just want to rest now. Well, in reality, you're the one who was running around and having a hard time, not me. But because we've merged, I can feel all of your fatigue, anxiety, things like that. If I wanted to, I guess I could always cut off my connection to your senses, but I wouldn't understand as much about you if I did that. Wow, you look gloomy. Is it really that bad? Don't tell me you guys are at the point of breaking up. Wait, does she think you're worrying about Kent? Or are you worried about him going to study abroad now that you're dating? Even though you knew that going in, it is for a whole year. That's a long time. Studying abroad? Kent going to London to study at the end of the month would make me worried too. Regardless, you knew about it beforehand, or regardless whether you knew it beforehand or not, once you start going out and you're always together, it's sad to start a long-distance relationship after all that. Wait, we haven't heard this before. There were no hints at all like that coming from, like that. Whoops. There were no hints at all like that from Kent. Is he planning to study abroad in a month? Are you feeling sad? You could talk to me about it. Huh? I don't know. I wonder if you felt sad about it before losing your memories. It's okay. I'm fine. Oh, wait. Did I misunderstand? then could it be the previous issue? Are you always fighting even now after you've started dating? But I think you're partially at fault for that too. If you're both prone to arguing, of course you'll end up fighting. One of you has to give in. But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, by subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!